So on back with part two. All right. We're talking about the M.O.T.B, World War III. All right. Armageddon. So let's pick it up here in Revelations 13 and 13. All right. And again, we're talking about the Edomite beast system, run by the self-proclaimed white man, run by the small hats, all right, the Zionists, okay? So, and he doeth great wonders so that he maketh fire come down out of heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Again, this is talking about, B-52 bombers in modern day. It's also talking about what? The drone bombings. Okay? You understand? Verse 14. He deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast, all right, which is that of the Roman Empire. That's what you're living in the revival of Rome, okay? So, which had the wound by the sword and did live. Hello. You understand that wound clearly was healed by the time that Columbus came here in 1492. That clearly shows you that the wound was healed. Again, they've been in power for a third and final time since the Renaissance. Renaissance means rebirth. Okay? So that's talking about the Edomite beast system, all right? The descendants of Esau, okay, who originally came into power, all right, calling themselves the Greeks and then the Romans, the third and fourth beasts, all right? So they call themselves after the lands that they conquered, okay? So that's why they call themselves the Greeks and the Romans. You understand? Okay? It tells you that in Psalms 49:11. Anyway, we're moving on, people. All right? So, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, which is that of the Roman Empire, all right? That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast, that they should be killed. So if you don't bow down to them, they kill you. Don't you see that today? Don't you see that happening all over? They want Russia to bow down. They want their land, wealth, resources. They've also tried to assassinate Putin. What about, what they call the Middle East, which is actually Western Asia? What you see the Zionists doing, all right, with Gaza, Lebanon, Syria, all right? Do I need to continue? Okay? You understand, people? And they've tried to assassinate, Konami over in Iran, okay? And they took out, some heads or whatever, all right? So they failed in their attempts, all right? But that doesn't mean it ends there. Armageddon still hasn't come. That means Armageddon is about all the nations coming together, and that's getting ready to happen, people. The Lord is mustering the nations for Armageddon, World War III, okay? As the scriptures tell you, all right? He mustereth the host meaning, all right, the armies, the angels to the battle, okay? So, again, if you don't worship them, bow down to them, they're about taking you out, all right, killing you, all right? And again, that's going to happen here because, there's going to be resistance to take the M.O.T.B, the Charagma, and that's why, people will be taken to detention centers and FEMA camps, okay? And they're going to try and get you to, to break you down, to get you to take it. Now, again, they can't forcibly put it into you. You have to agree to do it, all right? Anyway, so he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, all right, in their right hand and in their foreheads, okay? Give me a minute. All right, you see the word here, mark, over to your right, over to your left, Charagma. We're going to click on that.
Strong's G, 5480, Charagma. Charagma.
All right. See what it says here? Stamp on printed mark, mark stamped on the forehead or right hand as a badge of followers of the anti-Messiah. Do you see it? You understand? See, branded upon horses, right? See, think carved, sculptured, graven work. See, idolatrous images. And that's what that is, idolatry. You worshiping these false idols. And that's what you'll be worshiping because you'll be making the international bankers your God. Give me a minute. This is more knowledge, okay, on the mark of the beast, all right? A mark pricked or branded upon the body to ancient oriental usage. See, slaves, soldiers bore the name or stamp of their master, or commander branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belonged to. There were there even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods. You see that? Do you understand, people? All right? We'll be right back with parts 3 and 4. Shalom.